Hi and welcome to our YouTube channel, Tech Check. If you want to watch the world's best future technology inventions or best cruise ships, all the links are available in the description. Please visit our channel for more daily top 5 videos. Thank you. Today we show you the top 5 most luxurious watch brands. They are ranked and get better and better, so stay until the end. We start with number 5, an already excellent watch brand Omega. Omega SA is a Swiss luxury watchmaker based in Biel, Switzerland. Founded by Louis Brandt in La Chaux-de-Fonds in 1848, the company formerly operated as La Générale Watch County until incorporating the name Omega in 1903, becoming Louis Brandt et Frères, Omega Watch & Co. In 1982, the company officially changed its name to Omega SA, which is currently a subsidiary of the Swiss Swatch Group. Omega opened its museum to the public in Biel, in January 1984. Britain's Royal Flying Corps chose Omega watches in 1917 as its official timekeepers for its combat units, as did the U.S. Army in 1918. Omega watches were the choice of NASA in the first watch on the Moon in 1969 for Apollo 11 mission. In addition, Omega has been the official timekeeper of the Olympic Games since 1932. James Bond has worn it in films since 1995. Other famous Omega wearers, past and present, include Buzz Aldrin, President John F. Kennedy, Elvis Presley, and Prince William. Omega is currently the timekeeper of the America's Cup yacht race. The forerunner of Omega, La Générale Watch County, was founded at La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland in 1848 by Louis Brandt, who assembled key-wound precision pocket watches from parts supplied by local craftsmen. He sold his watches from Italy to Scandinavia by way of England, his chief market. In 1894, his two sons Louis Paul and Sarre developed a revolutionary in-house manufacturing and total production control system that allowed component parts to be interchangeable. Watches developed with these techniques were marketed under the Omega brand of La Générale Watch Co. By 1903, the success of the Omega brand led the La Générale Watch Co. to spin off the Omega brand as its own company, and the Omega Watch County was officially founded in 1903. Louis Paul and Caesar Brandt both died in 1903, leaving one of Switzerland's largest watch companies, with 240,000 watches produced annually and employing 800 people, in the hands of 4 young people, the oldest of whom, Paul-Émile Brandt, was not yet 24. Brandt was the great architect and builder of Omega. His influence would be felt over the next half-century. The economic difficulties brought on by the First World War would lead him to work actively from 1925 toward the union of Omega and Tissot, then to their merger in 1930 into the group SSIH, Geneva.
Like a bird on a tree.
On number 4 comes Lang & Sons. Lang & Sons is a trademark of Lang Clocks GmbH, a German manufacturer of luxury and prestige watches. The company was originally founded by Ferdinand Adolf Lang in Glasgow 1/4 TTE, Germany in 1845. The original A. Lang & Sons was nationalized and ceased to exist in 1948, following the occupation by the Soviet Union after World War II. The current A. Lang & Sons trademark was re-registered when Lang Clocks GmbH was founded in 1990 by Walter Lang, the great-grandson of Ferdinand Adolf Lang. A. Lang & Sons is a highly regarded watch manufacturer. Notable early patrons and timepieces owners of Lang included German Emperor Wilhelm II, Abdul Hamid II of Ottoman Empire, and Alexander II of Russia. Since 2000, Lang Clocks GmbH has been a subsidiary of the Swiss Richemont Group. Lang watches boast distinctive glashute style in appearance and design, which is closer to the classic British style and is different from Swiss styles. The company's current model families are Lang, Zeitwerk, Saxonia, 1815, Richard Lang and Odysseus. Ferdinand Adolf Lang, son of Johann Samuel Lang, was born in Dresden on February 25, 1815. When his parents were separated, he was adopted by a foster family, who luckily offered him a chance of proper education. In 1829, he entered the Technical Education Institute of Dresden. The training in the school was accompanied by 3 days of theoretical studies, and the other 3 days were devoted to manual craftwork with a student's master. Ferdinand Adolf Lang's master was Johann Christian Friedrich Guttkäse, the maker of the famous 5-minute clock at Dresden's Semperoper, who at the time was second mechanic at the Mathematics and Physics Salon, providing an astronomical clock with a mercury compensation pendulum for his service observatory. In 1868, Ferdinand A. Lang's elder son Richard entered the company, and the company name changed to A. Lang & Sons. He had 7 children and also took on political responsibility in his hometown. He was the mayor of Glashütte for a period of 18 years. After retiring from this position, he was awarded with the honorary citizenship. Additionally, the citizens of Glashütte established the Lang Foundation, which provided pensions for local watchmakers. He passed away in 1875. Please like and subscribe and never miss a daily Top 5 video. Help us grow, so we can improve our content for you. Next is number 3, the Audemars Piguet. Audemars Piguet Holding SA is a Swiss manufacturer of luxury mechanical watches and clocks, headquartered in Le Brassus, Switzerland. The company was founded by Jules Louis Audemars and Edouard Auguste Piguet in the Vallée de Joux in 1875, acquiring the name Audemars Piguet & Cie in 1881. The company has been family-owned since its founding. Audemars Piguet is a highly regarded watch manufacturer. The company is best known for introducing the Royal Oak wristwatch in 1972, which helped the brand rise to prominence within the watchmaking industry. One of Audemars Piguet's early achievements was creating the world's first minute-repeating movement for wristwatches in 1892. In addition, the company developed the first skeleton watch in 1934 and has manufactured some of the thinnest watches in the world, such as the 1986 ultra-thin automatic tourbillon wristwatch, caliber 2870 plus. Jules Louis Audemars and Edouard Auguste Piguet knew each other in their childhood, but were not reconnected until 1874 when they were in their early 20s. In 1875, they formed partnership and began their business. In 1881, Audemars Piguet & Cie was officially founded, and was based in Le Brassus, a village inside the Vallée de Joux in Switzerland. Both Audemars and Piguet were previously watchmakers. Audemars created complex watch movements for other watch manufacturers such as Tiffany Co. to use. Piguet specialized in the regulation of watch movements. Once partnered, they split the responsibilities while operating their own company. Audemars was in charge of production and technical aspects while Piguet focused on sales and management. In the 1970s, Audemars Piguet rose to an important position in watchmaking industry, especially after introducing the Royal Oak collection. Coming to number 2, Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe SA is a Swiss luxury watch and clock manufacturer founded in 1839, which is located in the canton of Geneva in the Vallée de Joux. Since 1932, it has been owned by the Stern family in Switzerland. Patek Philippe is one of the oldest watch manufacturers in the world with an uninterrupted watchmaking history since its founding. It designs and manufactures timepieces as well as movements, including some of the most complicated mechanical watches. The company maintains over 400 retail locations globally and over a dozen distribution centers across Asia, Europe, North America, and Oceania. In 2001, it opened the Patek Philippe Museum in Geneva. Patek Philippe is widely considered to be one of the most prestigious watch manufacturers in the world. Over the years, notable Patek Philippe patrons and timepiece owners include Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth II, Princess Diana, Pope Pius IX, Marie Curie, Albert Einstein, John F. Kennedy, Nelson Mandela, Pablo Picasso, Fyodor Tchaikovsky, and Leo Tolstoy. As of December 2020, among the world's top 10 most expensive watches ever sold at auctions, 8 are Patek Philippe watches. In particular, Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime reference number 6300A010 currently holds the title of the most expensive watch and wristwatch ever sold at auction, $31.19 million or 31 million Swiss francs, while Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication, the world's most complicated mechanical watch until 1989, currently holds the title of the most expensive pocket watch ever sold at auction, $24 million or 23,237,000 Swiss francs. In March 1877, Anthony Patek passed away at the age of 65, but his only son, Leon Messislas Vincent, did not join the business. As a result, Joseph-Antoine Benassi Philippe, one of Adrien Philippe's sons-in-law, succeeded Antony Patek's position. In 1887, Calatrava Cross became the registered company logo of Patek Philippe. In 1891, the 76-year-old Adrien Philippe handed over his position in the business to his youngest son Joseph-Émile Philippe, together with François-Antoine Conti. Adrien Philippe died in January 1894. And the winner on place number 1 is Rolex. Rolex SA is a British-founded Swiss watch designer and manufacturer based in Geneva, Switzerland. Founded in 1905 as Wilsdorf and Davis by Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis in London, England, the company registered the word Rolex as the brand name of its watches in 1908, and it became Rolex Watch Co. Limited in 1915. After World War I, the company moved its base of operations to Geneva because of the unfavorable economy in the United Kingdom. In 1920, Hans Wilsdorf registered Montre Rolex SA in Geneva as the new company name. Montre is French for a watch timepiece. It later became Rolex SA. Since 1960, the company has been owned by the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation, a private family trust. Rolex SA and its subsidiary Montre Tudor SA design, make, distribute, and service wristwatches sold under the Rolex and Tudor brands. Rolex did not produce their watches in-house since its foundation until the early 21st century, where they bought over the components manufacturers which made the watches for Rolex, notably Aigler. Rolex's past business model consists of purchasing all the watch components from third-party manufacturers and finishing the final assembly in the Rolex headquarters. Rolex respected late founder Hans Wilsdorf philosophy was only great marketing is needed to make a company successful. Alfred Davis and his brother-in-law Hans Wilsdorf founded Wilsdorf and Davis, the company that would eventually become Rolex SA, in London, England in 1905. Wilsdorf and Davis's main commercial activity at the time involved importing Hermann Aigler's Swiss movements to England and placing them in watch cases made by Denison and others. These early wristwatches were sold to many jewelers, who then put their own names on the dial. The earliest watches from Wilsdorf and Davis were usually hallmarked W&D inside the caseback. Thanks again for watching. We hope you liked our video today. Please be generous in liking, sharing and subscribing for more daily top 5 videos. We appreciate it if you would help us grow. Tell us, in the comments, which topic you want to see next. Maybe we have it already in our gallery, like top 5 best robot animals or another top 5 video you are interested in. See you tomorrow. Donald from TechCheck.